Okay, so we've got a surd within a surd, and we're going to try and rewrite this so there's not a surd within a surd. So what we'll do, we'll set the thing inside equal to something square. So 3 plus 2 root 2 is equal to a plus b squared. We do this because probably it's still going to have like something as a surd and something as a whole number. That's fine. And we make it as a square, so the square root will cancel off. Now then, if we expand this thing, we'll get a squared plus b squared plus 2 lots of a times b. And we know that our square bits are going to be the 3, because there's no way that they're going to be a surd if they've been squared. So we can say a squared plus b squared is equal to 3. And also then that our 2ab is equal to 2 root 2. Using this second equation, we can divide by 2, and we'll get that ab is equal to root 2. Square on both sides, a squared b squared is equal to 2. So we can get an expression for a squared. It's going to be 2 over b squared. Could have done the same for b, doesn't make a difference. And now then, we'll take this thing and stick it back over here. So what we'll have is 2 over b squared plus b squared is equal to 3. Multiplying through by b squared will give us 2 plus b to the 4 is equal to 3b squared. And this is a quadratic in b squared. So we'll bring everything to one side, b to the 4 minus 3b squared plus 2 is equal to 0. And factorising it, we get the b squared minus 1 multiplied by b squared minus 2 is equal to 0. So all together then, b squared is equal to 1 or 2, and therefore our b must be equal to root 1, which is 1, with the plus or minus, and plus or minus root 2. We know it doesn't really make a difference which one's a or b, so a will actually have the same values, but we can just go and check that if we like. Substituting this into this equation, we have that a squared plus 1 is equal to 3, so a squared is 2. So a is going to be plus or minus root 2. And then if we do a squared plus 2 is equal to 3, we get a squared is 1. So that tells us that a is equal to plus or minus 1. So yeah, doesn't make a difference. We're both going to have plus or minus root 2 or plus or minus 1. So a plus b is going to be plus or minus root 2 plus 1. And now then, we know if we kind of square root this thing, we're left with just a plus b. So this is our final answer down here. Plus or minus square root of 2 plus 1.